Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the feed.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You've got Utopia as the backing band, you've got Todd Rundgren as the producer, but you've got Shaun Cassidy doing vocals. It's almost a Utopia album. We're going to take a look at Shaun Cassidy's Wasp album from 1980. Let's do it.
Piling on the power chords and pure pandemonium. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Let's alienate the entire viewing audience by going from the gods yesterday to Shaun Cassidy today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic. I'm just going to have to say this. If you are a Utopia fan, you are a Todd Rundgren fan, and you don't know this record, you're missing out. Because if you've been longing for that Utopia album that you've never heard, or you want them to reform and you want another Utopia album, well, this may fill the notch. And I'm always surprised in my travels how many Rundgren fans or Utopia fans don't know this record. I'm always surprised. Let's just jump into a track. I'm going to ease you in slowly. So we're going to play, the first track we're going to play is So Sad About Us, which is a Who cover. Now, based on my research, let's just play it and we'll circle back around. All right, here we go. Shaun Cassidy's So Sad About Us. Now, keep an open mind, kids. This is Utopia and Shaun Cassidy. So, all right, here we go. you go, Shaun Cassidy and Utopia. So this was Shaun Cassidy's 5th and final studio album. So you could call this a contract obligation if you'd like. But, you know, at this point, he's probably going, hell, let's just do whatever I want to do. So this came out September 1st, 1980 on Warner Brothers. This did get a CD reissue. Well, kinda. It came out on Curb Records, but it only came out as a CDR. But thank God they didn't master it from a needle drop. So whatever, I'll take it. And that you can, I don't know if you can still get that on Amazon or not. Maybe, I'm not sure. But it also came out for Record Store Day in 2021. This was produced by Todd Rundgren, and this was a bold attempt, kids, to shed that teen idol, you know, thing that Shaun Cassidy had going on, you know. Like we mentioned, run. All right. But let me say this. This is his 5th album, and he was 21 years old at this point, and his career is over. So this album is very new wave. It's pop rock, but not only did Todd produce this, but he co-wrote songs, he wrote songs, he played guitar, bass, drums, saxophone on it, Roger Powell's on it, Willie's on it. Chasm, from what I understand, is on one track, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's kind of sketchy on getting info on this thing, but when they had the hype sticker produced by Todd Rundgren with Utopia, I'm just going with Utopia on here. But you've got a lot of covers, Bowie, Talking Heads, of course we have the Who, the Animals, but then they're mixed with, original stuff. I dig this record because it is so Utopia-like. It's like if you set Utopia loose and went, hey, come on, let's do a Who song. So there now you know what they sound like if they're doing a Who song. Look at here, ladies and gentlemen. DC Tune Time is here this morning. We are 35 people watching. It is a Saturday morning, and we are here in the warehouse. Psycho, nice to see you. It is like Shaun Cassidy joined Utopia as it exactly. Now, let's play, should we play something else? This is a very experimental. I need to play Rebel Rebel. Now, I want everybody to keep an open mind. Okay? Because this led off the record. Now, you listen to this and you're going, holy shit. Yeah, Joe, wait till you hear Rebel Rebel. Holy G-mini Christmas. All right. This record's fantastic. Now, when this came out, this got a lot of mixed reviews. This is either thought of as a failure of a solo album or a brilliant new wave album. I'm going to let you pick. This record was released and did not even break the Billboard 200. This record came out in 1980 and did not even chart. It is that unknown. All right. Look at this. Rand Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, is up early today. I bought the album. Look, Rand Kelly. Could you imagine Rand Kelly back in the day buying Shaun Cassidy albums? I wish we had video of that. I bought the LP when it was released, but I was so into prog, which he still is. I just didn't like it on first listen. Well, anyway, it is a Lost Utopia album. Damn it. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, let's play Rebel Rebel. Oh, kids, you got to listen to this. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. But So Sad About Us, I will have to say, is pretty good. I don't mind that. And then after that, we'll start playing some original tunes. But let's listen to Rebel Rebel. Here we go. Oh, get ready, kids. What's that sound like? Hammer in my heart. Can you imagine?
I love you so. They say you're a rebel, and you'll never be any good. They call me a rebel too, 'cause I never do what I should.
Got a hammer in my heart.
That's 'cause we don't do what everybody else does. That ain't no reason why we... That ain't no reason why we can't share love!
Yeah, Todd played guitar on this. Todd played most of it, I think. But you got Willie playing drums. You got Roger Powell doing keyboards. Obviously, when you hear the keyboard sounds on here, I mean, Roger Powell as a keyboard player, very identifiable. And that damn riff, if that's not Hammer in My Heart, that is Hammer in My Heart. They took that from this and they went, Todd went, well, shit. Network album came around. Let's use that riff and make Hammer in My Heart. Fantastic. Oh my God. Dave, this is one of those albums Todd was like, yeah, I need to fix my pool and pay my bandmates. Sure, I'll produce. But there's a lot to it. It is total Utopia. You know, you could put Chasm singing that on there and you wouldn't think twice. It's just got Shaun Cassidy singing. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, Todd in the studio. The riff and guitar tone sounds identical to the original. Well, you know, Todd, think about how Todd Rundgren is. He can mimic anything, you know? Come on. Todd is a master. It is out there pretty good except for the falsetto. Your mileage may be different. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there for you Utopia fans that have never heard it before. I like this record. The more you listen to it, the more you get it. These production gigs allowed Todd to do his own thing as a recording artist, right? Is there anything else about Rebel that I wanted to mention? I can't believe that they did lead the album off with this, though. I don't think I really need to say anything more about Rebel. Either you like it or you don't like it. All right. Next track we're going to play is Selfless Love. Now, this is an original written solely by Todd. This is on side 2. This is a mid-tempo ballad. I really don't have to say much about it. Chasm, I know for a fact, is playing on this. It is the whole Utopia band. There's a lot of synths on it, but you listen to this and you're going, my God, this could be like Oblivion or POV. It's like way, this is 1980. Think about 1980. We had Deface the Music. We had Adventures in Utopia. And we've got this, which kind of looks to the future of where Utopia was going. All right, Selfless Love. If this isn't Utopia, I don't know what it is. Oh, here we go.
Went down to the river to see what I could find. I cried out, this world is not for me. They don't appreciate my kind. And the river called my name out. I'm afraid you must be wrong. It's much too shallow here for suicide. You had better move along. And selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain. Selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain. It's never in vain. It's never in vain. It's never in vain. It's never in vain. So I climbed up to the mountain and I saw my purpose.
All you have to do is drop the Todd vocal on this on top.
When a voice rang in my ear, I am just a little molehill. You made a mountain out of me. No man is as blind as he who will refuse to see. Because selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain. Selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain. It's 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 never in I was standing in the city, in the dirty gray of dawn, and I looked up at the sky and cried, how can you let this go on? The voice said, I know things are tough, but I'm doing all I can. Just don't tell me how to do my job. You just wouldn't understand. Remember, selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain. Selfish love will just bring you pain, but selfless love is never in vain.
if there's I don't know if there's anything out. You know, there's a version of this track somewhere out there with Rundgren singing it somewhere on the planet. Did Utopia ever cut this for anything? You know, we had that Utopia box set that came out not too long ago. They had had all the B-sides on there as well. Umbrella Man, that's a B-side of Set Me Free, and there's a couple other tracks on there, but there's not really been any release. Well, there were some Japanese releases that had some like unreleased tracks, but nothing like this. I'm just wondering if there was a Rundgren version that was cut where Todd's singing it, or the band. Did they cut this for Adventures? I don't know. We're just doing God's work here in the warehouse. We're trying to understand. I can't imagine how out of depth and intimidating it must have been to have Shaun, to have this caliber of guys backing him up. I don't know. But there's really not anything about Selfless Love that I really could find any info on. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I just love this. I love this. All right, let's keep going, kids. How far are we in? 23 minutes? Todd was such a great songwriter, he probably wrote it in the studio. He probably just went out back and whipped it up, and here you go, Shaun. This is it. Willie and Roger and Chasm just, followed right in. They're probably so used to playing with Todd at this point, they just... Can you imagine, think about how many gigs Utopia played. And for those here that saw Utopia live back in the day, how fantastic Utopia was. What a great band. I mean, Chasm alone is just worth the money. Roger Powell, keyboard player. God. DC says, I bet there was a ton of unreleased stuff. Umbrella Man is a fantastic tune. Version sung by... Yes, we are going to play Umbrella Man tomorrow night for the listening party. In fact, I'm going to play all kinds of shit for the listening party. We are... I'm just saying, we're going to have a celebration of Utopia. And I figured, looking at this record, what a way to kick it off. This was his last release. This is the thing. Shaun, this had to be the end of his contract, and he knew his career. This was it. And that's what the whole goal was. Try to shed that image, and let's just do whatever we want to do. And you listen to this record, it just seems like it's like a free-for-all. All right, let's play another track. I'm just going to play it. I really don't even have to give an intro on this. Let me give an intro just so we're good. All right, this is a song. This was written by Shaun and Rundgren. Though you could probably listen to this and you're going, yeah, it's primarily a Todd song. Again, this is synth driven. It's very new wave. I think Shaun sounds good on this. And then you've got layered keyboards. I think in interviews, this track might be one of those tracks where Shaun Cassidy really thought that this was probably the best thing on the record. Let's play it. We're going to play the track Pretending. All right, kids, here we go. Let us know what you think.
Myself, you sympathize so sweetly when you sent me to hell. What have I got to complain for? Had to throw myself overboard. Like to see that my dues are paid. It's just the way I was made. And when I cried, I was burning. anticipation, things that never occurred. Turn my back to the loving ones on the strength of your word. What's the answer I'm looking for? You mix your meanings with metaphors, glass bricks in a 10-foot wall. You really don't care at all. And when I came to relieve all the pain, you were somewhere pretending. And I'm still here, and it's still just as clear that you're only pretending. I believe in believing, and I hope that there's still hope for me.
Nah, I think it's great.
Need to be needing, and you're free to be free as you please. But I'm not the kind who can live with lying, and I never could, 'cause I'm just no good at pretending.
Todd playing sax.
What's the truth after all this time? Is it your perception or is it mine? Sometimes you're just better off alone. You can't get blood from a stone. And when you cry, I'll be laughing inside, 'cause I know you're pretending. Look me straight in the eye when I tell you goodbye, 'cause I won't be pretending. You could beg me and fall down on your knees, but you'd just be pretending. Maybe someday you'll have something to say, but you won't be pretending. And while you cry, I'll be laughing inside, 'cause I know you're pretending. Look me straight in the eye when I tell you goodbye, 'cause I won't be pretending. You can beg me, fall down on your knees, but I won't be pretending. Maybe someday you'll have something to say, you won't be pretending.
Well, is that because there's so many lost? Well, the thing is about this one, and I will mention, well, Disco Jets, that's a different animal. That's prog Utopia. But Bat Out of Hell, let's see, did everybody play on that? Had a lot of other musicians on it. This is solely, mostly Todd layering all this stuff up along with Willie and Roger. And I'm just saying, you know, the Hillage album, we're going to look at that one too. So that's one of those situations. But there are still other musicians on the Hillage album. This is all Utopia with Shaun. So this, I'm just saying. Yeah, I listen to this pretending, and all I hear in my brain, my monkey brain, is Todd singing it. You know, like this. That's what I hear. Yeah, classic Todd ballad. This is why we're going down that road, because there's so many Utopia people or Todd Rundgren fans that have no idea that this record, anything about it. You know, if you're a completist, damn it, you're gonna have to have the damn Shaun Cassidy album. I never see this album, but the early ones are all over the right. Don't forget, Byron, that this album did not chart. It came out, probably went straight to cutout bins back in the day, and that was it. I remember, at least where I live in Central Ohio, I never saw this record. I did not learn about it until much later. And in fact, when I read about it, it almost had like a legendary kind of, it's like one of those records you can never, it's mystical. You'll never find one. And I was like a big Utopia kid, and I'm going, Jesus, hopefully I can find one. And this is like before CDs or when CDs came out. Like I said, this got like a CD release. What did I say, everybody? Well, it got a CDR release. It's never been pressed on an actual CD, but in 2012, Curb Records somehow had the rights to it. I don't know how that works. But Curb put it out on CD. You can go to Amazon, or at least you could, and get the CDR version. And it's not from vinyl. It's not from vinyl. It is from the tapes. It sounds fine. And it did get a Record Store Day release in 2021. So I'm going to go, it's a damn lost Utopia album, kids. Yeah, Todd made a song called Pretending to Care. I saw it and was tempted to not pull the trigger. They have a new CD cop, 36. No, go over 36. No, Amazon's got it, or they did. Go check it out. I'd be surprised if they printed more than 2,000 or 3,000 copies of this album. I bet, because I never saw one. Heck, I don't even remember seeing it like in Music Land in the cutout bins. It is rare, even though I do have 2 copies of it on vinyl. I'm that geeky. Anyway, let's play another track. We're winding this dog down. We're going to play, okay, here we go. Aha, you might like this. You might not. You might hate it. Let's play another original. Now, this was co-written by Shaun, Todd, John Wilcox, Willie Wilcox, and Roger Powell. This is very new wave. Now, we're gonna play it. You tell me what it sounds like. I mean, you've got synths, you've got guitar riffs. You cannot mistake Wilcox and Powell playing together. Has to have Chasm on here. I would imagine Chasm has to be on here. But it's very upbeat. Let's just play it. You tell me what it sounds like or what Utopia album this belongs on, all right? Love this. Cool Fire. All right, here we go. Sounds like Swing to the Right.
I was hypnotized. Look away from the cool fire. Look away. You could burn your eyes. Take it easy, 'cause it's much too easy to surrender. To be drawn inside.
fantastic. It sounds like Swing to the Right production. It's just amazing that this record predicts some of the sounds that we will see on Utopia albums in the future. If that isn't total Swing to the Right, this would have fit right in on Swing to the Right. Wouldn't it? Am I crazy? Oh my God, that's that keyboard sound on Swing to the Right. Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. I have no issues with this record at all. I just think it's fantastic that it's just so early 80s Utopia, you know? Next week, how about David Cassidy doing some Bob Dylan sound-alikes? Sure, why not? Hey, this was hard to believe, though, also that this is Shaun Cassidy is 21 here, and this is the end of his career. Zeb says, wasn't Swing to the Right rejected like 2 or 3 times before the release? I think it was recorded in 81, but it sat on the shelf. Yeah, because Bearsville were assholes. Bearsville could give a crap about Utopia product. All they cared about was Todd solo stuff. Utopia always got a bad rap. I love the Utopia stuff. I like that better than the Todd stuff. That might be contrarian, but I'd love Utopia. Super Cool Grant sure beats the Do Run Run. Being bold, I have some Tron Travolta and Andy Gibb albums we could talk about. I've got the Andy Gibb. Andy Gibb had some fantastic stuff. Shadow Dancing album. All that is a Bee Gees album, and we all know the Bee Gees were on fire then. And you've got Andy singing. And Andy fits right in. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. Well, I'm just saying. This existed, and a lot of Rundgren Utopia fans don't know anything about it. So we're just trying to do God's work here in the warehouse. All right, let me see. What else did I have here? Selfless. Okay, the book I read. Let's play that. This is a 1977 Talking Heads track. Came out on Talking Heads 77. It's there's lots of synths on it. I mean, Roger Powell on this album shines, but it's very Bowie-esque. It's a weird one. It's kind of eccentric. All right, let's play it. I don't know if anything's as weird as Rebel, but I dig it. All right, here we go. Yeah, the book I read. Utopia background vocals.
I'm living in the future. I feel wonderful. I'm tipping over backwards. I'm so ambitious. I'm looking back up. Running a race to the other book I read. So I feel my fingers as they touch your arm. I'm spinning around and I feel alright. The book I read was in your eyes.
It's all over the place.
I'm living in the future. I feel wonderful. I'm tipping over backwards. I'm so ambitious. I'm looking back at running a race to the other book I read. So feel my fingers as they touch your arms. I'm spinning around and I feel alright. The book I read was in your eyes.
It reminds me of like Love is the Answer. It's total Todd Rundgren. Yeah, Kathy does have a point at Paula, and AI is going to ruin that when all you have to do is type an idea into a program and it does the work for you, and AI gets better and better every day. There's some things that I've seen with AI that made me just absolutely, I could not believe what I had seen and what it could do. You know, a lot of the consumer level stuff that we see for AI is not very good, but if you go deeper into it and like the more professional stuff, because you know they dumb it down for the working man, they dumb it down, but the premium stuff, the thing is, enjoy where we are right now in life, because every day it's going to change rapidly. And you know, I'm so glad that I grew up when I did in the 70s, when I was a kid, when we had music, when all you had was Rolling Stone. It was simple. Everything was simple. We relied on Rolling Stone magazine, Cream, you name it. And rock stars were gods. I remember, could hardly wait. I'd see a blurb, the new Utopia album, Oblivion, will be out, blah, blah, blah. Holy crap, and it was an event. See, all that's gone. It's been gone. But I think as AI keeps going the way it's going, I don't know. I think my world, you know, this isn't my world anymore. This whole show, The Warehouse, is clinging on I'm just clinging on by the edge of the rafters here. Because, you know, people hardly care anymore. Anyway, I'm trying to keep things alive. I'm doing my best. And just to get this out there for Todd Rundgren fans or Utopia fans, it's fantastic. Go get the damn Wasp CD or get the record store day release, or hell, go on Discogs and get an original album and get something and play it. Who cares? We're just gonna, I don't know. Yeah, Byron, glad I'm retired. I don't have to compete with AI now. Well, DC, who's still doing artwork, has to compete with it. Yeah. Grant's AI Warehouse. We should do a program though. This is what I had an idea. Where did I get this idea? I might have saw it somewhere else, like on another radio station. What time is it? 48. Where I'll have an AI co-host, but I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. And I will interact with the co-host, the AI co-host, as a real co-host. And I'll have the AI co-host pick the tracks that we're going to play for a show. That would be fantastic. And the AI co-host can just sit here and we can just talk. I just think that'd be funny. Kathy's, I look forward to these shows because this is music when it was real and raw, not manufactured from a program. Yeah, it's just going to get worse. And of course, AI will take over the planet and destroy all the humans. So, it's all, that's what's going to happen. We're doomed. So enjoy it now, kids, while you got it. All right. We'll wrap this dog up. I appreciate everybody. Here we go, DC. Look for a robotic AI DC to replace me when I pass. DC will live on. You'll never know any different. All right, kids. Well, AI cannot replace live music yet, not until the holograms take over. That's a good point, Witchmaster. Live music, it cannot replace live music. But as these rock acts, and I'm talking rock, look at what age group most of those people are in. They're going to pass on. I'm telling you, we're in the twilight. We're at the end. We're going into a different world. Anyway, kids, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and letting me ramble on. Jeez, what a train wreck. Go check out some Shaun Cassidy Wasp. There's more to this record. I'm just doing God's work. We will be back tonight for the Hudson Brothers. We will do taking a look at the Hollywood Situation record, which is also could be a great record if it had some changes. Tomorrow morning, Angie Moon will be here. We will be doing another episode in the Warehouse Acid Test where Angie and I will be looking at the left bank. Fantastic stuff. And then 8 p.m. Sunday night, it's the Utopia listening party. So you'll hear more Shaun Cassidy and you will hear more rare Utopia stuff. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Have a good Saturday. We'll see you back here tonight. If you're interested, wrap the rascal, keep it clean. We'll see you.